Change your diet, change your life, change the planet.
Good morning. It's New Year's Eve, and I'm heading south to the Berkshires of Massachusetts, about half an hour from my house, to do a 50-kilometer road race. Yeah, not really something I'm super excited about doing, but an old buddy of mine emailed me last night. He's like, hey, I'm gonna do this race in North Adams, and you should come out and check it out, and we can hang out. So, I'm up. It's about 9:20 in the morning, which is early for me. I normally am not out of bed before 11 because if I do sleep, I usually don't get to sleep until like 3, 4 in the morning. So I'm up, I'm driving, there's a little break in the rain. It's not too cold today, it's like 40 degrees. We're having a heat wave, which is really bizarre. And I'm gonna go run with people. When most people think of New Year's Eve, they think of eating and drinking too much. That doesn't work for me, so I'm going to eat and run too much. It's my way to celebrate. I'm thinking a lot about this whole New Year's Eve thing and New Year's Day tomorrow and resolutions and whatnot. And why is it that we have to have a day once a year where we celebrate possibility, where we celebrate turning over a new leaf, where we get excited about the future, where we get excited about change and transformation? Why does that only happen once a year? Personally, I'm thankful for every day that I'm here. And that may sound, cheesy. Oh, I'm grateful for every day. But I really mean it. I never expected to live past 25. In my early 20s, I used to tell people, I don't want to live past 25. I don't see the point. I hate my life already, and I don't see it getting better. And once you're beyond 25, you're, where are you going to go from there? You're old. And it did get worse for me after 25. I've gone through, long periods of my life in deep, dark, depressive holes. And I made it to 43 now and a half. And I'm grateful for every day that I'm here because I've outlived my expiration date. I'm still going, and I still believe in possibility, and I still believe in transformation, and I still believe that there are so many extraordinary, wonderful experiences yet to have. And I want to have them. So I don't think that it's healthy to have one day where we think about possibility. Yeah, it's fun to celebrate New Year's. Well, why not celebrate that every day? Why not get out and do something extraordinary every single day? Why don't we wake up every morning and say to each other, Happy New Day? Why is it that we're so excited to hug and kiss and jump up and down and say, Happy New Year? And we celebrate the Happy New Year. Well, how is this one day different than any other day? It's only different because we say it's different. Why can't we be just as celebratory every single day of the year? What are you going to do today? What possibilities are you going to discover today and tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day? Because they're waiting. It's not like somebody has them in a cage or a warehouse somewhere and suddenly releases them on New Year's Day like fish being released from a hatchery on the first day of fishing. Oh, it's New Year's, let's release the possibilities. They're always there. Happy New Day. We're doing bananas and some coconut water. Doing Zico coconut water because it's kind of hard to bring a coconut with you and smack it open while you're running. So at the halfway point, we're banana coconut watering. It's a nice day, it turned out. It's like 40 degrees. The rain stopped. It's the ugliest ultra course in history. What do you think?
It is. There's no doubt about that. I was going to do the race and I was like, I don't want to do this alone. It's so ugly. I need someone to share the pain with me.
Yeah, so he's putting me through 50 kilometers of pain and suffering today. It's actually not bad. It's kind of fun to go at a nice, easy pace.
Oh, yeah.
All right, here we are at the halfway point. We got to sign in. See ya. Life seldom works out the way that we want it to. And one of the places where most people struggle is with their expectations. I know from experience, I put some really heavy expectations on myself. I still do. And whenever things go poorly for me, it's usually because of my expectations. I had to drop out of the race today at 20 miles. My ankle's been bugging me for a few months, but it's been tolerable. But 15 miles in today, it really started to hurt. And then when I got to 20, I said, that's it, I gotta bail. So I didn't get to finish the 50K. Fine. I adapt. I look for the blue sky. You know, finishing the race, pushing myself, using willpower, determination, discipline, forcing myself to the finish line. For what? So that I get really injured and then I can't run for a month? But I can prove to myself how tough that I am? No, I think adaptability is what makes you tough. You train and you recover. You train and you recover. That's flexibility. There's a back and forth. There's a give and a take. And we have to do this with our expectations as well. We can't always be forcing ourselves in one direction, especially on New Year's. You know, you go out there and hire that trainer or to join a boot camp and have somebody yell at you, force you to do things that you don't want to do. You gotta allow for flexibility. You gotta allow for the give and take, the back and forth. You take 2 steps forward, you take 1 step back, you reassess. Where am I? How am I? Who am I? Take another 2 steps forward, take another 1 back. You go forward to see what's out there, to learn what's out there, and then you pull back 1 step to reassess and to process and to learn about the situation, to see if you're made out of straw, sticks, or bricks. Today I was made out of straw, or at least my ankle was. And I had to pull back, reassess, and say, okay, let's drop out at 20. No big deal. Find some blue sky. Well, I just saved myself another hour of running. What can I do with that hour? Something fun. So be kind to yourself, be flexible, and adapt.